Greetings and salutations. This is once again the Generic Gamer. I found the rest of the party. As you recall, there was a little bit of a snafu last time where the stream cut out. So, quick overview. All the rest of the people are in an underwater cave. They're all fruitier than Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, something like that. And I decided that I'm not going to kill them. Pretty sure. Yes, I'm going to save them. This seems like a terrible idea, but I'm not going to let them die. I don't know. Maybe I should. Oh, I should save them. I don't think Throgmorton is going to do anything. But I also gathered the Innsmouthers knew about the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that's pretty much what's going on right now. So I'm going to go try to talk to Throgmorton. I'm going to try to keep this one to about 30 minutes. I got other stuff to do. I'm going to try to be setting up Super Nintendo for streaming, hopefully a little bit later tonight. Yeah, retro games. So, let's just, without further ado, no time to laugh about now. I gotta tell Throgmorton about what's going on. If I can remember how to get out of this place. I hope I go up. If not, I shall loot some more. I'm kind of still, Johannes or whatever. I still find that very interesting. In some ways, I find it even more interesting. That they're bringing in other Cthulhu characters. Like I said, I'm a big H.P. Lovecraft fan, so for me, it's kind of like a little bit of excitement, I guess, because they're trying to get more into it. I'm going to actually try to do an in-depth video
won't budge.
about the game and my thoughts on it, because I'm not going to finish it. That's just the reality of it.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Oh, watch your belly. And tucking in your shirt. And I think you're a little soused. And are you just... Is that steam or are you farting? I don't know. Anyway. I'm digressing from this conversation. I plan on doing a little bit more discussions. I also have Call of Cthulhu. That one I don't have such a time crunch on. And I will be no, I don't. Attack, dive suit, expedition anchor point. No, I'm just gonna push a mark here and we're just gonna go from there. But anyway, I don't have such a time crunch with that one, so I'm going to go into that one a little bit more in depth later on, kind of compare the two, since there is a little bit of backstory between these two, supposedly, that this is the original company that started the Call of Cthulhu game, passed it on for whatever reason, and then they decided to finish the game. We'll be getting to that very shortly, I do believe. I just don't have oodles of time just to devote to games. I work a normal job. So, with that being said, I am a big Lovecraft fan, and I do enjoy it. And I do enjoy doing this, so I'm going to try to get more intelligent thoughts out about it. Oh.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Yep, you got the coins on his eyes. Everybody knows Greek mythology, or do that for the those who are dead to pay Charon. I don't like these choices.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
I'm gonna go with the mutiny. I'm gonna try to make this as nice as possible. I don't know, it's kind of contradictory, but
The crew of the Titan Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. They took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
I have to go with this one. I mean, it's most logical. I'm trying to think how I would play, but I'm trying to remember I'm playing as Reed. I'm gonna go with this.
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
How much of a dingleberry am I? I'm gonna say minimal dingleberry, but honest to a
Getting into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and she knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be set to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
I'm in.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
The more I look at him, the more it feels like he's pulled off of H.P. Lovecraft. I know I've said that before in the first one, but I keep on remembering this one story as like one of the last ones in the first Conan series. The paperback prints that was from late 70s, early 80s. And this guy had captured a Neanderthal, and caught it and called it. I mean, it's a really. I'm gonna look up the book sometime, dig it out of my bookcase. But it is I keep on looking at him, and that's the only thing I can think of is he looks like what they always describe the Neolithic humans look like. Barring any other unsavory comments I can make about people that might look like Mr. Throgmorton. Unfortunately, I know a couple. Ugh. Anyway, I think right now I'm going to go do this part. I haven't done any side quests. This one looked interesting. Former patient shop. Dr. Grant asked me to visit a shop in Central Salvation Harbor on Windheim Street, south of Polaris Road. Even before the flood, the man that owned it was haunted by monsters in his dreams. He may know something useful about those creatures. I should ask him about it. The Salvation Harbor. I have to jump back and forth. I have a feeling I hate that. Okay, Salvation Harbor. Windheim Street. Polaris Road. Windheim Street, Polaris Road. Oh, I feel stupid. I can read a map. Oh, there's Polaris Road. On Windheim Street. Where is Windheim Street? South of Polaris Road. That would be like right in here, wouldn't it? Let's go for it. Yay. Okay. With that being said, I know, I do believe if I finish this case, I get the Plague Doctor outfit. I'm kind of angling for that. Here I am. Anyway, so I need to get all the way over here. I do believe my fastest route is here. So, side note of this, I've heard a lot of people rip on this game. Like, when I first, looked into it, I was seeing a lot of people calling it walking simulators and stuff was bulky. I'm going to get into that, but I think that's kind of really not fair. The advent of, partially because, out Fortnite, Gears of War and Call of Duty and stuff, I think a lot of people have misunderstandings about what it was. Which, side note, that's actually how I wound up with Call of Cthulhu, because somebody brought it into the local store and thought it was a first-person shooter game or third-person shooter, and they were obviously way wrong. I think this is a veterinary too. Excuse me, my wife got it for me. Yeah. No. I got a wife and 3 kids, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I want to search through you, but I don't want to get attacked. Running away. No. No. Bad. Bad people. Get up there. Yeah, my old lady's right here right now.
Hi.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be this action game. And I really should save most of this if I try to. For my actual in-depth video. More in-depth. I don't think people are used to this type of game. Which is a shame. Gonna be better, yes. This is a AAA game. But it's excellent. I really enjoy it. No matter how angry I get, because I too get so frustrated. Last night was the first one I've gotten down a long while frustrated at a video game besides Dark Souls. Yeah, I will be playing Dark Souls. I think everybody watches that for the same reason. You either want perfection or rage. Guess which one you get out of me? Guess I really should be proud of that, if I'm honest. But I think there is an inherent problem with... Oh. I think there is an inherent problem partially with that. That people don't want to think about games anymore, which is kind of sad. I mean, even look, Final Fantasy 7, well, 7, 8, and 9, I think had really great stories, and 9 was the weakest one, and that was personally my favorite Final Fantasy. Whatever that's worth, if anything at all. But I know people are... I feel like I should do something, but I'm not going to. That was a dingleberry move to do. He slapped him in the face. The old pimp slap. Okay. Right-handed justice. Okay, I just missed supposedly what I'm looking for. So, I'm gonna do my handy-dandy cheating style. You know, I'm gonna find out what all those little markers mean eventually. I promise, I'm gonna find out. It needs some baby powder. Gotta be somewhere in here, supposedly. I got distracted. They're still going at it. Hope he slaps him again. Yep, he's gonna slap him again. Slap. Baby powder. There we go. It's a little timed off, but I'm okay with that. Hobo. I know, it's the hobo symbol is what it's called. I know nothing of the hobo symbolage, so her grandfather was a hobo, actually. But the story I'm trying to get at here is my update a couple things real quick. Yeah, that's how they show where they're going with stuff. I have no interest for any of those. I will take that, however. Oh. I finally got this stuff. Okay, I don't really interest in those. That I will make a couple more. I'd rather be stocked up on bullets. Ah. Oh. Something sassy. Whoa. Oh, stop shooting ink. I know where the door's at. Clear the room out of here. Ah! Hit that guy. Don't hit me. I don't like those guys. Hey, can we go steal stuff? That's kind of nifty. Hey. Oh no. We're just in a perpetual loop of silliness. So, no. Ah! I didn't get what I wanted. My sanity's not dropping real bad. I consider that an upside run with it. Oh, that didn't do great.
Seems after visiting Dr. Grant, the shop owner preferred to self-medicate.
Yes, because cocaine back then was rather.
This would definitely attract wild beasts.
Can I burn it? Shop owner's notes. The dreams return again, ever stronger than before. I feel those things touching me, crawling me, leaning towards my warmth. Yeah. Doctor is a Dane obsessed with his series, but who can help me? I'm losing my mind. Today I woke up and one of the creatures was under my blanket. I smashed it on the floor and stomped until it stopped moving. But it was no more a dream. It is real. It was no more a dream. It was real. Neither coffee nor cocaine work to stay awake. Kay helped me twice. I have almost fallen asleep and they appeared again. So. Where we going, buddy? Okay, we're starting to lose the hair. Let's just give her a stick. Don't say he's hung himself. Awful lot spooky in here. Ah, bollocks.
I don't think he's going to tell me much about those monsters. And on that note, I'm gonna stop streaming here. I will see you guys in the funny.